Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome back to another episode of the Meme Decks. Today's theme is Demons with Logar, with Give 'em the D. Logar is a warlord that I've wanted ever since the Wordbearers came out, and with my lodge getting top 4 in the last event, I finally got him. So, first thing I did was I rushed to go make a all-demon deck, because it's not quite as possible with Ingathel. It can be, but there's not enough demon-themed cards to really get the meme going. But with Wordbearers, there is. So every single card you see here is going to have demon in it somehow. Either the word, be a demon, buff demons, etc. Fetch them. So let's take a look. Logar himself reduces maintenance of all demons by 1, creates the Dark Gift in your hand. The Dark Gift is give a demon host to 1 Astarte in play, and he also has a Whispers that is reduced by 2 per demon in play. So great chance that it's going to happen with this. In the 5 matches we're going to see, it never happens. But it very easily could have. Alrighty, so +1/+1 to your demons. Yeah, amazing, fantastic. Gives a surprise bonus finisher to Pyra, stops Screamers from getting picked off by the enemy, stops Swarm of Flies from getting picked off. Just good for everybody. Durglings, mandatory with Logar. 0 maintenance, constantly recursive, 1/3, good poke, fun. Swarm of Flies, very nice with Logar, contributes towards that Whispers. Again, has that chance to be a 3/3, and otherwise it's a little 2/2 unstoppable. That's a nice turn 1 play with his hero power that only costs 1. Screamers. It's just a fun one for good low curve, 5/2. Most of the time, the enemy warlord will suicide into it, so you don't have to worry about the maintenance so much, and otherwise it's just a repetitive 5 attack. Great after a frontliner like Terror Hounds Berserker. Just amazing troop, 3 for that 5/3. Very often the enemy has to, throw a fast into it, or it's always going to soak a solid amount of damage for you, and the maintenance is likely never going to affect you. Book of Logar, yeah, come on. Mandatory. Gets 2 demons to your hands, removes all maintenance costs. Great. Battle Flies. Most people seem to hate this unit. I like it. The maintenance is only going to be 1. It is unstoppable and poisonous, so it can get around some of those tricky warlords like Duquesne, or just frontline comboers in general. And with the buffs and that high toughness, you give +1/+1 to all, suddenly it's a 3 power. And we have a couple other means of buffing, so you can rapidly see that 7 health kind of coming into play very nicely with all the synergy. Beast of Pyra, absolutely mandatory. It's a high maintenance, but it is the easiest way to get out 8 to 10 damage on the enemy warlord without really trying. Dark Brethren. So this one is a daemon, and it is a gain daemon host when an enemy dies. Very important to remember to play this before you kill your enemy troops. But if so, he's just a nice 5 for 5/4 with a very likely guaranteed daemon host. Also, this is the first, not until 5 energy do we start to see Astartes that the potentially built up Logar Dark Gifts can start hitting. So that's one of them. Cur the Seed is not a daemon, but he can summon a greater demon, so he makes it in. He makes the D cut. Rongar Squad. Kind of a surprisingly fun one. I like it. It's a 5/5/5 unstoppable, and on occasion, if the sacrifice goes off, buffs all your daemons. And it's another Astarte for those targets. And another Astartes for more daemon buffing whenever a friendly unit dies instead of an enemy unit. Or actually, that was when, and an enemy dies. This one is when a friendly dies. +1 to your daemons for offense only, and it's a rally daemon host. Once in a blue moon, that flank goes off and wins you the game. Or, or any of those, they're amazing. Dark Channeling, come on. Adds 3 lesser daemons that cost 2 less. Yeah, that'll win me at least 1 game. Possessed Marine. It's amazing. It has Ward, it has Cleave, 6 toughness. It can't even be Mortar Striked, and it's an Astarte, so you get to pop off those Dark Gifts. Dark Martyr. Oh yeah, amazing. Another Astarte Demon hybrid, so it gets all the bonuses without trying. It gets a guaranteed Demon host and the Relentless. You're actually going to see this guy max out and start getting the stat bonuses in at least 1 game. And then for our greater demons, Theory of the Seducer is probably the best greater demon overall. Just giving the enemy attack 0. Suddenly you bash with all your warlords. It will be down to 3 or 0 maintenance. It's nice. And Father Decay. You don't see a lot of Father Decay. But the theory is that in case the game went really, really long and you're running out of your hand or something, this is one that can drop a whole bunch of daemons back into play if you're the one losing all your troops, and then you can potentially get off that Whisper. And otherwise, it's just a big, beefy 14 health. You know, when you play it, you'll guaranteed have at least 7 energy on the next turn with Logar's passive, so... Well, without any further ado, we did 5 matches with this guy, and we won 4 out of 5. So we're going to watch all 5. I was shooting for a daily while I was having fun. A lot of world leaders on the practice ladder today. Great opening hand. Nurglings, Swarm of Flies, and Terror Hounds.
What did you do? Answer me!
I did not want to be done, Khan.
Ah, look at that custom dialogue. Karn has a lot. Bam, bam, bam. Look at all that. Wizards of Chaos down to 12. Of course, that number's going to go back up. It's reactive, I believe, for, you know, what's present. Essentially, you have to have 3 demons, and then you can play it on 10 energy. See, I might have thrown fast into the Nurglings after he attacked a couple times, but I guess since he hit the Nurgling one, it was fine to do. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Yes. But, lucky him, he does manage to get the 1 damage off there. Otherwise he would have taken an extra 5. I mean, look at that. That was 3 for 5 damage. And it saved me 2 health. 3 health if you include the 1 hit, so. Let's just get the Book of Logar going. Oof. Oof. The best demon of all. It can't be put in your deck through anything other than generating through other cards. And it's the fast 5/4 Battle Honor. Gain stealth. Maintenance 1 in our case. It's great. I'm literally holding on to 10 damage and he's at 14, so this game is already over with that right there. He just doesn't know it. Good play for turn 6 for him. Good that he did that. I could have buffed him somehow, and... Well, let's see, I got... Oof, risky. That lost him the game. He could have lived 1 more turn, but he didn't know. Also, I'm not sure what the motivation to try to pack that off is, but... That's 8 damage. Ta-da! So I was feeling good. I'm like, alright, we got a meme going. Alrighty. Time for a little Loken. See how it handles the mass tactics.
Divine victory lies before us.
For the Emperor!
Standard opener.
Greetings.
Get that Dark Gift Nurgling turn 1.
It lifts my heart to see you.
Yep. He is out for blood.
Greetings.
Thank God Logar has 40 health. Well, that's gonna take a little D. The littlest of Ds. Terror Hounds. The D you can't avoid. Except through Seek and Destroy. He's done his job well. He's done 9 damage to me and only taken 2. He's shortening that gap. But it's time for Little Beast. That way, if he drops Motor Strike, he's got a wasted energy. Well, there's that. What do I do here? Oh, yeah, yeah, just that. The maintenance was a little hard on that turn, but I'm just gonna bash him for the 8, because now this is still something he has to deal with, and I wasn't gonna, like, I could have maybe attacked and then hit him, hit that, but I was willing to take the 6 to deal 8. He doesn't like that. Yeah, there's the deal. That saved me 2 health as well, instead of suiciding him off. A little surprised he didn't heal the 6-1. But that's the safer bet. You get the full value out of it. He'll just get rid of that. Sorry, little D, you don't get to come back. Oh yeah! Get that ward going. And then take out any source that he can hurt him. Or buff. I don't want some surprise increased attack. You can't stun that, can ya? So I think I sense a couple of dark gifts and maybe like a 5-5 on the upcoming turn. That's what I'm vibing now, so I assume that's what I did. Oh, but not any 5-5. It's gonna be the one I draw. Oh no, I thought I had a sort. Oh, I remember now. We give 1 over here. Perfect. I love it. And then we're gonna pray for flank. We're gonna get it. So, cleave damage there. Sacrifice there. Boom, 6-5. No artillery strike for him. Things are looking pretty good, and he taps out. Thank you for just surrendering instead of bitter disconnecting. Alrighty, up next we have an Angron. Yep, how this beats Angron, I'm not really sure, because we're going to see it lose to the next one. Yep, too high curve. Not as great an opener. Ah, but that makes up for it. I can handle a turn 1 of only Dark Gift if I have at least a 3 energy demon for turn 2. Of course, he's going to kill this through Fast or Seek and Destroy. Terror Hounds is almost always wiped off the board. As it should be. But, you know, maintenance creatures are great when they're getting wiped because they take extra value to get wiped than your usual thing, and then the maintenance is no penalty, so. Oh no, he actually face bashes it off the board. Wow. Oh, so he could get off 7 here. Still, rough. That was both of his abandoned supplies for that. Yeah, Swarm of Flies. Get a Dark Gift. And go ahead and pop off the that. The theory there was 4 energy is very likely to deal 2 damage to all, either through artillery or 2 damage to all. So keep him a little safer that way. Shame, because it's a pure game and his Dark Gifts are Astarte or infantry only. Oh yeah, Dark Brethren. We're actually going to leave him on the board in the hopes of comboing off for him later. But instead it'll just get wiped with that. Could have done 3 damage to him. Oh well. I think I'm really hoping for survival, but Terror's not going to help me. Not necessarily the best of plays. Might have been a little better to drop our... Well, we want to save him in case there's an enemy troop for the flank chance. Otherwise the flank is wasted. And I knew I could play that. It worked out nicely. And the next turn we'll probably Dark Martyr and watch him buff up to infinity. This guy is dangerous. Oh no, that's right, I have an energy sink here. And then I kind of should have played Vol, but I instead Dark Gifted and just tap him twice. A little shocked at myself about that play, but it'll work out in the end. That Dark Gift that turn means that he comes out with 2 bonuses, and still, hindsight, little misplay. I forgot the maintenance costs and Dark Gifted before I could play Ball. So what do we got? Terror, cool. Open for Ward. Got it. That might have won me the game. Although at 8 energy he could have wiped the whole board anyway, but if he did, he could use his jukebox, so... I thought I was pretty screwed at this point. I'm at 8. You know, I have the opportunity for Father Decay, but I'm not going to, because I'm hoping for flank. Error. But then some battle flies. And now I know I can use that to save myself 2 life. Surely he can do 8 damage this turn. He's praying for that fast. For 5. Didn't get it. Gave himself Survivor. Which is good, because otherwise he could have lost, maybe. Dark Channeling, I'm hoping for the fast. Don't get it. But I definitely want the front line. Definitely want some of that. And then we're going to give a Dark Gift over to him? Or him? Oh, him. No, we're going for the super buff. Yep. Yeah, you had to take that out. Look at that buff. That way he could get that off. Yeah, why don't you evolve like a Pokemon? There you go. I'm like, wow, I'm really dead, aren't I? Nope. He just didn't have the direct damage to do it. And that front line saved my ass. And that buff won me the game. He has so many on him. He got +2/+2. Ta-da! Oh god, that was a nail biter. This next match is pretty special because it's against Chauvin, the Discord mod. And it was pretty close. At least I thought.
God's blood, you fail to understand Russ's lesson.
I am not weak. I have never been weak.
Not the best of openers, but we got Terror Hounds, we got 2 beasts. It's good. You'll wipe that off with a fast. Yeah. Yeah, go for the beast. I might have done Screamers and +1, but it's better to try to get off Testamentum when there's at least 2. Lucky. I was really hoping it would hit me. But that's okay, that gives me 5 full energy for this turn, and it saved me 5 life, so... And give myself a Dark Gift. He thinks that's gonna stop the double tap, but I got that secret testament in hand, so. I'm gonna drop a Screamers and a Testament and tap him twice for 8. I've pulled ahead. Screamers is gonna die. By fast, by seek and destroy. Fast. There it is. But these big power demons have just soaked 7 damage in fast. So they're doing their job. Oh, Martyr. I love dropping that ASAP. And it's Ward. Naturally. Cute Terror. Try to give it Survivor. I see that it's an 8 energy turn coming up, so I think the board wipe's coming. Here's the Survivor, so I went Book of Logar. So that way, if he did destroy all, it would be less impactful. And if he doesn't, then I have a super buffed, soon to be even more buffed, dude. And I'm like, yes, my cleave's gonna kill that. Hopefully I drop a Dark Brethren first. Get that free. Boom! +2/+2. Second game. Yep, here's the Dark Brethren. And then with the cleave, we'll get a free blank. Not that it's helpful. Just gonna go all out. Now Chauvin wins this turn. This is clutch. So yep, that +2/+2 also allowed him to get himself perfectly down to evolve. Now he gets to bash me. And I learned something this match. I have never gotten to see this, but Orders of Terra, or from Terra, resets Bloodthirst, so he doesn't just get to act once, he gets to act twice again. Which was not the spirit of what I thought it meant. But, sadly, very good game, very close. And he just comboed me out there. GG Chauvin. Alrighty. And last but not least, time to eat some guard. Double Terror Hounds? Don't mind if I do.
Victory lies before us.
All crew to battle stations.
And Terror. Yep.
Ha!
Yep. Let's drop the beast and take out the 2/1. Minimize his chance of killing my beast. Good combo timing from my opponent here. Good time to use the stun, because I lose 2 energy that turn. And get no utility from it. Rough though, going for the face. Pretty ballsy for a 30 energy warlord, or 30 health warlord, excuse me. Look at this. Nice. Takes out the 5-2. And I wasn't sure if he was gonna, but he did. I thought he was gonna hit me for 4, and then force my energy to be bad again, but we're gonna drop that guy, go for another Dark Gift, and then next turn, drop a Brethren and 2 Dark Gifts. Although I think I'm a little forgetful in my timing. Because that's what I should have done. Instead, I think I end up going Battle Flies and extra Dark Gift from him. Because I got excited and popped that off early. Oh no, I just dropped a 6. Yeah, once I got the Terror, and he's got built-in Unstoppable, so... Ah, 1-1-1. Yeah, that would make me quit too. Oh god, that was awful. Well, I hope you enjoyed the D. I know my opponents did. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. Share it with your friends. You know, it's the month of February, so everybody needs a little more D in their life. This was Karmatos, and thanks for watching.